Alright, I'm really sick of this discussion. So earlier today we got some new footage from the upcoming teaser trailer for Superman, and a lot of the discussion that I've seen online from, let's call them film enthusiasts, is very critical of the color correction and color grading of the movie. First off, color correction and color grading, not the same thing. A lot of people will say the color correction in a certain shot looks bad when they really mean the color grading. Now, I have a background in film, as does who is the other voice you hear on this channel. The two of us met in our college filmmaking program, so we both have been through the color correction and color grading training. First off, color correction. Now, color correction is exactly what it sounds like. You're taking the raw camera visuals and you're correcting the color so that it matches between shot to shot. What they really mean is that they don't like the color grading. And I'm also going to put my foot down on this. There's no such thing as bad color grading. There can be color grading that doesn't make sense, that you don't like, but I don't think that there's a universal bad color grading. Deadpool and Wolverine was one of the first times I started to hear these arguments really come to the forefront. Many of the initial reactions to some of the posts from these film enthusiasts would call the color grading in Deadpool and Wolverine poorly done. They'd say something like, oh, the backgrounds are really uninteresting, the colors are very muted, this is just a boring looking shot. And here's the thing, when you are creating any kind of artwork, when you're painting a picture, when you are drawing something, your eye is supposed to be drawn to the subject. In Deadpool and Wolverine, our subjects are Deadpool and Wolverine, so anytime you see the two of them on screen, think about the colors. Yes, the background looks white, it looks overexposed, it looks muted, because our eyes are supposed to be drawn to the red in Deadpool's costume, the yellow in Wolverine's costume. There's a purpose behind color grading. And I'm really getting tired of people assuming that they can do a better job than any colorist working in Hollywood. This isn't exactly in our wheelhouse, but I saw this a lot with Wicked also. A lot of online criticism I've seen of the movie is in regard to the coloring, which, as I just stated with my Deadpool and Wolverine example, when you have a subject that you are supposed to be seeing, the main way it catches your attention is based on color. So I see a lot of people saying that movies should look more like Furiosa or Wes Anderson. Yes, those are both very stylized colors, but the thing is, it doesn't make sense in the context of any other movie for the most part. Let's now turn our attention to the Superman footage from earlier. Everybody is saying that all of the colors are muted, and it looks boring and bland. Think for a minute why that might be. Almost all of the footage we've seen are of crowds of people, just normal people. The goal of the director in scenes like this is to take the audience and put them in the shoes of those people, and for their attention, your attention, to be drawn to the fantastic. Think about it like this. Everything in filmmaking is a language of communication. Why the camera is placed in a certain area, why a scene is blocked the way it is. It's all to convey meaning to an audience. Not every single frame is going to look like a beautiful Renaissance painting, because when we're looking at things we see every day, there's no excitement to it. Your excitement is going to be drawn to Superman, which has all of the color in that shot. Color in filmmaking is not as simple as just slapping a filter on the screen. There is a reason behind every single thing you look at. Those are just my thoughts though. Thank you for watching this whole extended rant on color correction and grading. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below, and click on screen for another video.